Okay, basically we are after students with a better students than Frank Fig. So a good place to start this one is if we get everybody's average percentage. So if I asked you what was everyone's average percentage, what tables would we need to use? Students, studies, would need to join those, of course. Okay, so we've joined those together. How would we group it? So remember we're asking everyone's average percentage. So I'm going to look around and say, old mate's 42 on average, this bloke's 67. What things are we going to group it by? Yeah, we probably should shove our old mate stud code in there as well. What problem will it get if I leave it just as stud code? So why do I need to put students.stud code?
Otherwise, couldn't you specify the table?
Yeah, because it exists in two tables, it has a little bit of a fit. Do we need to group it by anything other than just their name? Probably not. Okay, remember whatever you have in your group by, I should put the word by in there, it'll work better. So whatever we have there comes up here. And what are we actually calculating?
The average percentage.
Okay, so if we have a bit of a look at that, that's everyone's average percentage. If we look at our mate Frank, we can see Frank is 67.4. We'll need to know that later. Okay, I'm going to put a condition on that thing. How do I put a condition on that thing? Why do I use having? Okay, it's an aggregate function. So if I put a condition on this, so I want people with a A in their given name or surname is Smith or whatever, that would be in the where bit. But we need to put a condition on that. And we would say having average percentage greater than 60, whatever. Okay, so that was Frank Figgs. We don't know that at the time. So those are the 5 people who are better than him. Rather than taking the easy way out of it, how do we actually write that query to work out what Frank Fig got? So what table, if I gave you a query, what's Frank Fig's average percentage? How would you work that out? Okay, again we're going to use the same tables, so I'll just pinch that from up there. Okay, what thing are we actually looking at? Average percentage again. So strangely enough, whatever you have there needs to match that. Okay, so it's got to be a number against a number. It's not the actual field names, it's the data itself. Okay, and how do we get Frank's stuff? Surname equals Fig. And okay, so in essence this bottom bit is just producing 67.4. Okay, and then we can use that to compare. Oops, we butchered it.
Quotation marks on Frank.
Yeah, good spotting, young Tom. Well done. Righto, and there we go. That's what we get. Remember, blokes, the idea is, if I gave you that query by itself and said, find me Frank Fig's average percentage, I'm pretty confident that you could all do that. If I said, find me the average percentage of everybody, I'm pretty confident you could do that. It's just this joining bit in the middle of it. This one uses a having. I don't think the one in your test does. But if it does, you'll be right.